Considering the optimism that Erik Ten Hag has brought to United this season, it's hard to remember a more abject European display in that time from Manchester United. European exits anyway. Damien Delaney, sum it up.
Dismal would be the word I would use. No fight in Manchester United at all, just pretty much rolled over and let it happen. You know, there was a moment after 60 minutes at Old Trafford where Sevilla were 2-0 down. And they showed some character. They just thought, you know what, we're going to have a go here. And we might get something, but we might not. But we're going to have a go. And even if we get one back, we keep the tie alive. They got more than one, they got two. And then tonight, you're thinking, Man United 2-0 down. Is there a response? Is there somebody to take the fight to Sevilla and inspire some type of a fight back? And there wasn't. Absolutely gutless. I mean, just threw the towel in, rolled over, let it happen. Huge point in Manchester United season now with a huge game coming up from in the Cup semi-final. Ten Hag will be absolutely livid. The injuries have killed him. The suspension of Bruno have absolutely killed Manchester United. It just shows how important that Martinez on his own. I know Martinez-Varane is the ultimate partnership, but I mean him going out of the team, the fight that he brings. Bruno, for all his antics and his rolling around and his whinging, carries a bit of fight, cares, runs around. Would never roll over and just let that happen. And then those two players, obviously. Eriksen's not fit. You could see it tonight. He was labouring, seriously labouring. Casemiro, one of his poorest, probably his poorest display in a Manchester United shirt, really found wanting tonight. Couldn't find it inside himself to put up a fight. And Rashford obviously only coming back in. So terrible night for Manchester United.
Well, they might celebrate Sevilla. Their season has really turned around in the last few weeks. They look like they're safe domestically and they really fancy another Europa League. As for Manchester United, Richard, Damien talked there about leadership, isn't that what he's talking about the absence of those few key characters, and those that were on the pitch this evening just did not do it, did they?
No, and it's a performance we've seen so often from Man United over the last few years, and then they'll come out, they'll apologise, then there's a reaction, and then we all have to pat them on the back because they're playing really well. There's a real big core problem at Man United with the group of players that they've got. The people like David De Gea has made so many mistakes over the years, but he's never had any competition for his place. Luke Shaw, you see him getting a yellow card for a petulant little tackle because he can't be bothered running back. Martial plays games, never looks interested. Jadon Sancho doesn't look interested whatsoever. And United have more of those type of players than they do the Martinez and the Fernandes and the people who really want to be successful. And I mean, Erik Ten Hag's signings haven't been a great success this season. So again, he's got to go into the market in the summer and he's got to buy characters and change the whole mentality of Man United team. And you might have to just get rid of maybe 8 players, 9 players, because that mentality in the group is shocking. That performance tonight is terrible. And whether they go and beat Brighton because they have a reaction or whatever, it's not enough. So you need to be able to go and win games based on the fact that you want to, not because, oh, I better do something good this weekend or else people shout at me.